As a neurodivergent person that rarely has an inner monologue and rarely verbalizes their thoughts and feelings because that's not something that's naturally happening in my mind, it actually is very frustrating how many people will not take your experience seriously if you cannot verbalize it or you just decide not to. What is so interesting about being neurodivergent is that you will put so much energy into understanding other people and they will put actually zero energy into understanding you or anyone else or anything else around them. And then people won't give you the benefit of the doubt. And again, if you do not verbalize your struggles daily, if you do not verbalize your struggles on a frequent basis, if they don't know, if you haven't like opened up to them about something, like they will not believe that that is something that you truly struggle with. And it's so weird. Like it's not it's like it doesn't occur to people that it's hard to talk about hard things. And it's especially weird when you're like also like chronically ill, because like people will not like believe it because you don't really talk about it to them. Like that's so weird to me. Like, and why do I have to speak about things for it to be valid and real in my life? Like, what if I don't like talking about it? What if it like is frustrating to talk about when I have to talk about it with so many healthcare professionals all the time? Like, I'm exhausted. I'm worn out for constantly talking about things, and I'm worn out from trying to understand my thoughts and put them into words all the time for that experience to be real. I can have the exact same experience as somebody else, and like we can show up in like similar ways in certain situations, but people will say you don't struggle in certain social scenarios because you never talk about it, because I've never heard you verbalize that. And it's like, well, yeah, because I don't want to like put that out there. And two, I don't even know what's happening in my brain when I'm in social situations. I disassociate and then forget about it until I'm back again, or I'm about to go again into a social situation. I'm like, oh my God, I literally can't do anything for days because I can't function in social situations, especially when I don't know what's happening or I don't have any information about it. Anyways, it's just crazy how frequently people will just invalidate your experience. I mean, at some point, yeah, they're kind of just trying to find any reason to invalidate your experience, but like, I don't understand why I have to verbalize everything to one particular individual person all the time for it to be valid. Like, I have to tell every single person every time I struggle with something all the time in my life. Like, that's just not realistic. And I just am frustrated. And I think that also it's just hard for people to give the benefit of the doubt now. Like, I think about in the Summertime Pretty, like, Belly, when everybody was, like, coming at her because they didn't hear her internal monologue of, like, oh, I do feel like a bad person. I do feel like I, just ruined a family. Like, I do feel like all of these things, when the whole internet was, like, coming at her for those exact same things. And it's like, yeah, like, sometimes people have internal battles that they don't tell you about and they don't verbalize. So, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Why do you have to say everything? So I'm homeless and chronically ill. If you have anything to donate, please do. My GoFundMe is in the bio and explains my whole story. I've been really struggling to find options for me because of how serious and rare my conditions are and how extreme they are. I've been doing everything in my power, and I've literally been okay because of you guys, and it's made all of a difference, but I'm really struggling right now. If you have anything to offer, it would mean the world to me. Seriously, I appreciate you, and thank you for being here.